is a story you will only hear on ZNS. A Bahamian woman loses her home and all rights to her mother after placing her in an elderly care facility. In this investigative report, our Ramiko Knowles tells us that the 30-year-old mother is sharing her story in hopes of receiving justice.
30-year-old Philippa Carey grew up with her grandparents in Bahama. Sadly, on her birthday last year, October 30th, her grandfather passed away, leaving her solely responsible for caring for her grandmother, Ingrid Carey, who she refers to as her mother. Recently, Philippa received a job offer off-island and hired caretakers to look after her mother, whom she says is showing signs of dementia.
From I was a little girl, I know her not to be 100%. I mean, she's a sweet person and everything, but she's not 100% there.
After accepting the job offer off-island, she hired caretakers to look after her mother. Only she says they quit after a few days, citing the difficulty of managing her mother's challenging care needs.
They had come for a day or two and we never back for them again. So when I got the job offer, I said, okay, well, mommy, the best way is to put you in the home for a little bit. Let me go work, make money. And when you're in the home, you'll have that care that you need.
In December of 2023, Philippa made the difficult decision to place her mother at the Home Away from Home elderly care facility owned by Murphy Knowles. Unfortunately, that choice took a turn for the worse. A few months later, when Philippa returned home for a visit, she was shocked to find out that she no longer had a home. Murphy Knowles, the owner of the care facility, had moved into her house.
I said, where's my mommy? Oh, your mommy inside the home. I said, my mommy inside the home, how you get here? She's like, oh, well, I don't have any answers to give you because whatever we're doing is what your mommy requested. I said, how could she request any of this if you're living in our house and she's living inside of the home? It doesn't make sense to me. So she didn't want to give me any more answers further. So she closed the door. So I went to the police station myself.
Philippa was escorted back to her home by police, only to discover that her mother had signed the house over to Murphy Knowles.
She signed over her NIB pension, the full amount. She signed over the survivor's death benefit for my father. And then she also gave them power of attorney over her. I have to rent an Airbnb or stay by friends or stay in a hotel just so I can be home. And it's not fair to me because that's the only place I lived my whole life. And a stranger came in and just took everything away.
The situation escalates even further. One night, Philippa says she received a distressing call from her mother, prompting her to rush to the elderly care facility with emergency medical technicians. However, when they arrived, no answers were given as the owner of the home had legal rights over her mother.
The only thing the EMT told me, she was like, go get yourself a lawyer. She said, because in your mom's mental state that she is, it isn't right that somebody could give themselves power of attorney over and you know nothing about it.
Philippa has since hired an attorney, and now all she wants is justice. For the Bahamas Tonight, the Northern Edition, I'm Ramiko Knowles.